Hey, it's John from OGS, back with another episode. We've got the XE that we're currently working on at the moment. I started work on it by paint stripping the doors, and I thought, oh shit, I better turn on the camera, let you guys know what's going on. So I've applied the first coat there. I've just let it sort of sit for maybe about 15 minutes. I've started to scrape it off, and lo and behold, you can see some bare metal. So I've just done the first scrape here. The paint's come off pretty easy. I'm gonna scrape this, save my editing guy from watching everything, Blakey boy. I'm just gonna bypass all of this, because all I'm doing is applying paint stripper and scraping it off. So nothing really that exciting. So let's check back in after I've scraped all that stuff off. We've started to clean it. We need to take the doors off, paint the jambs, and then what we need to do is then whizzy back to bare metal sort of thing, get some high fill on there, check if there's any rust or whatever, and away we go. All right, we're day 2 of stripping this bad boy. It's starting to look more and more like a teppanyaki hot plate, which is exactly what I want. That's actually clean metal there. I've started to whizzy at like 180 grit. You can still see a bit of blow, but it's looking a lot better. This side was pretty good. It just had original paint. So, you know, there's a few little tricky bits of paint that don't want to come up. But by and large, this side is actually not that bad. Let's have a look at that bottom rear quarter. There's no rust down there. There's a little bit on the underside there, which we will tackle. I've chucked the boot lid on. But this side here, my God, what is going on there? Bogman 3000 has come to visit, bogged up both doors and over here as well, which I'm actually pretty worried about. See, there's a big bit of bog there, so I've got to sand all that back there, and I'm worried about what that's going to reveal. But hey, we're here now, so it is what it is. So Bogman 3000 has gone crazy with the bog all along the doors. I mean, I don't know what to expect, whether it's going to be like super dinted in, but from what I'm looking at here, it looks pretty good. So I don't know why he went so crazy with it, but this paint here is really not coming up. And why it's not coming up is that's original paint with a little bit of primer behind it, and then he's re-primed it and then done like 2 or 3 coats of the blue and then clear coat, of course. But yeah, this stuff here is really hard. It's like not coming off properly. And then you can see there's like a thick layer of bog, which I've been tackling with the heat gun, you know, a bit of wire brush action, and causing an absolute mess. So I'm gonna keep going for a little bit longer. I really want to like just prime the car and get going with it all, but unfortunately there's no shortcuts with this. And the reason why I'm going back to bare metal basically is because there was crow's feet and like little like sort of, well, actually you might be able to sort of see there. There was like little holes, and then I would have had to sand the whole thing. I probably would have missed something and it was gonna show. So I thought, let's just paint strip the whole thing and let's go back to bare metal. But I knew there was a little bit of bog down the rear quarter, but I didn't know about the doors there. So I'm a little bit disappointed, but I haven't seen anything that's gonna scare the shit out of me just yet. But yeah, this side here's looking a bit better. All right, it's Monday night. Oh, I've got a big job coming up. Starting from tomorrow, we've got a big bit of machinery that I need to spray up. So I really can't wait. And this is what happens sometimes, you know, you just do what you can as quickly as possible sort of thing. And then you got to get to the next job sort of thing. So what I've done is, you can see I've got it in the booth. We'll go in just a second. But yeah, I've basically whizzied and grinded and got everything off to the best of my ability for now. You'll see that the door handles, there's still some paint in there. There's still some paint left over, but I can't wait. It's already like 7 o'clock. I've got to get it into primer. It'll dry by tomorrow, and I've got to empty the booth and move everything out of the way. Here's the bonnet. You can see over here. Look, I've done a reasonable job. You won't be able to see the finer details there, you know, but we've got to wet sand it. But this is just to showcase what I've got to spray tomorrow. I don't know whether you guys can see that. It's a crumbler. I've got 5 of those to do tomorrow, and then I've got a mainframe to do. So that basically means that I'll be staying back all this week working on the farm machinery stuff, and hopefully I'll get around to doing a little bit more on the XE. So let's have a look what we got. She's still looking sad with the headlights. Don't worry, she's in good hands. Okay, so my teppanyaki hot plate, there it is there. I've got to attend to that, and I've got to do the door handles. I've got to take the keys out. Done around here, it's looking okay. Put the boot lid back on just for now, sort of thing. And it's the same on this side here. So like, what I got left is I got the tricky little bits there, in there. I've got to do the seals still, but I've got to get some primer onto this thing tonight. So I really just can't wait. So of course the roof is primed, the bonnet's primed, the boot lid's primed as well. And I've done all of the body deadener there. So let's wax and grease remove this. Let's mask it up. Let's get some primer on here. Let's just quickly go through some of the damage on this car. I could see there was huge amounts of bog here. I could see it's had a hit along here. We can see that crease. And what they've done is they've pulled it out. So we'll have to attend to that. I reckon I can get that a little bit better. I'm missing this whole arch. The wheel arch there's been pushed in. It was never repaired at all, and basically just bogged over to get that line back. So I reckon we could do a little bit better on that. And then also over here, it's had a crease there. There's two different creases and they're different heights. So one's there, one's there. There's a huge ding over here, which they never fixed and then just bogged it up. I reckon we could probably fix that a little bit better. And then away we go, sort of thing. So let's get some primer onto just the slabs of metal. And then from there, then we'll attend to some other bits and bobs. And you can see that's been pushed in. And as you guys know, this is my favorite part of the car. I love that line that comes down here. Over here is okay. But yeah, let's wax and grease remove it. Let's mask it up. Let's get some primer onto this bad boy. So what I'm doing is I'm just wiping down the metal. I already blowed it off with some air. So I just want to get it ready. See a little bit of grime on that. Lucky that I don't have a boss, because my boss would be kicking my ass for how much material I've already used, or consumables. I've just grabbed here. I'm so lazy that I've got my mixing stick and, well, thank goodness for large gaps, eh? I'm just going like that, tuck, tuck, tuck. And I'm just trying to get the metal covered tonight. Something like that. I'll tape it up a little bit more. You know, but if I get a bit of overspray on that, it doesn't really matter because it's going to come off anyway. I probably just need to hide this bad boy. I should really take it off, but again, I'm lazy. Rightio, this is what she looks like. Okay, taped it all up in 2 seconds flat. There it is there. And then on this side here, you're going to say, well, what about the jams? Don't worry, you're going to paint the jams anyway. So, you know, a bit of overspray goes in there, it's fine. Okay, let's get spraying. forgot to mention that I'm just spraying the beer HS Surfacer. It goes on really great, as you guys would have seen. Beautiful. All right, I just literally just got it on, and I want to see what it's like how good is the body. Obviously when it's in bare metal, you can't see as well the swirls because you're using different types of grinders and whizzies and different grits. But the first coat's on. I'm gonna do one more coat, probably just in areas that are pretty good. But you can see here, my God. Okay, check this out. So, dodgy repair there. Oh my God, what is this? Far out. And then you've got that, and then you've got that, and then you've got that, and then there's more. Bam! That's a decent whack, tell you what. But the lines are good. Is that the saving grace? I don't know, mate. That's pretty good. I love that line. I've always liked that line on the X Series Fords. This side's a little bit better. There's a little something there. Down below is good. The lines are not bad. That door's sagging. Well, we've got two good doors. This one came up pretty good. So I'll let that sort of flash off for another 5 minutes, and then I'll go one more coat, and then time to go home and grab some dinner. All right, let's get it on. I think it's probably been another like minute. I'm so impatient, I just want to go home. So I'll tell you what, I'm gonna put my mask back on. Let's go round two. Spray primer without getting a bloody run. I don't think that was a run though. I think that came from my gun. Do you know how sad that is? I should just give up. That's it for this channel. Unsubscribe. I can't do this anymore. I quit. Oh my God, what is that? See that? I'm so upset. It's ruined my day. Anyway, let's look at the car. Guys, leave a comment below. Should I just start with new doors, or like, I mean, is that acceptable in your eyes? Like, am I going to be able to get that right, or is that just going to be a bog job? How the hell am I going to get this right as well? What is going on there? You lost that whole arch. The doors are easy, you just replace them. I say that, you replace the doors and guess what? They'll be rusty and buggered as well. I was going to say effed, but you know, keep us PG rated. But anyway, look at that line. Ooh, I love it. Ooh, yep. This side's great. Just look at this side. Look at that. I'm happy about that. But then this side, no good. I'm upset about that. Jesus Christ. What were they thinking? All right, Wednesday, 6 p.m. The XC has been relegated to just like here, just dumped middle of our factory. Here's what I painted today. You might be wondering what this is. It's a crumbler. So basically you break up the soil and then that really pulverizes it. I've got my hanger bracket outside. Everything was in the booth. I've brought it out. So this is a single pack. It's called Rhino Fleet. So it's used on fleet vehicles, and it's going to a field day in WA. And so, look, I'm pretty happy with the finish. It looks pretty mint, actually. You can see that shine and that light. You beauty. Now, the crumblers were just absolute pain in the ass to paint because I had to reach in there and get in there. That's done in implement enamel. so it's not as shiny. And I've got 2 more in here that I've finished off over here. So you can see it stinks like enamel in here, so I'm not gonna stay here for very long, but there it is there. So I've got 5 all up. I don't know what to say to you guys, but you know, I'm in for a really, really long night. I don't even think I'm gonna leave tonight, to be honest. And I know you guys know that I like late nights and working on my projects, etc. But this is a little bit excessive, I would say. So let's go out to a different warehouse and let's see what I've got to paint tonight. It's got to go. It's got to go by Friday. I got to get it done. All right, I'm in the other warehouse. I got a few of the guys working back late. Everybody's all smiles. And this is what we're gonna paint tonight. Holy shit, check this out. On and on it goes. Holy shit. So we're just finishing up the fab. It's a hydraulic harrow frame. This is the A frame here, which I also need to paint. So once the fab's done, I'll wax and grease, remove it. I'll etch prime it. Then I'll probably do 2 drop coats of green, then a full coat. It's a single pack system, so the clear coat's within it, so I don't need to spray clear coat over the top. Now I think you guys know why I'm gonna be here all night long. Holy shit. I'll get out of here. So with this sort of stuff, I mean, you think the fabrication's done and then it just keeps on going and going and going. So being the painter, not by choice, just so happens that I like painting, so I'm the designated painter. I'm the last man that receives it. So I just want to take the pressure off. Instead of painting it on Thursday, I want to paint it tonight so we can test it tomorrow. So fun and games. But let's talk about something happier. Let's talk about the XE. There's my bonnet. It looks all right. I mean, there's some scratch marks that have come through. Might need to rectify that. I don't really know. You guys can let me know. Or how about I just put the deadener. What do you call it? It's the thing that sort of sits on. It's the under bonnet sound deadener, and it clips in or screws in there. Maybe I can just do that. Mighty Crossflow EFI. I think that the XD's got more power, to be honest. Well, that's what I'm thinking anyway. Yeah, those lines there, I'm not happy about that. I reckon we'll be able to knock it out a little bit though. Check out those lines though. Ooh, yeah. Very nice.